Are you guys ready? What the fuck is up, my britches? Oh, my microphone's way far away from me. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? What the fuck is up, my britches? If you're new here, hello. My name is Brittany. Today's video, we're going to be playing with one of the faves. You guys hear me talk about Makeup Geek all the fucking time. I've got flies all over this room right now. They're driving me nuts. That's why I'm late today. But I actually have to grab... I have one more palette I got to grab over there because it has all of my foiled shadows in there. Hold on. Hold the phone. There's the last one. So I have the entire Matrix system, and I also have some additional shades from the Makeup Geek collection. So I wanted to do a designing or creating my perfect fall eyeshadow palette with Makeup Geek shadows because this is my favorite formula of all eyeshadows that I've used to date. I fucking love Makeup Geek. I've been a huge fan of Makeup Geek. I'm going to start this off by saying this is not sponsored because this is going to sound like an ad like a son of a bitch. This is not sponsored. I bought all of this with my own money. Okay? Don't come for me. I am not an affiliate of Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek. These flies are driving me crazy. I'm not an affiliate of Makeup Geek. I fucking wish I was. I am just head over heels for this formula. And I was like, you know what? They came out with a limited edition eyeshadow palette. It's the Fall Harvest palette. I'll actually show you guys what it looks like here in a second. But they created that palette. It's like a curated palette of, I believe it's their older eyeshadows because these flies. I have like 6 in this room right now. I'm sorry if it's so annoying. Let me see. Is anyone else are we having issues again with the stream? Guys, I'm sorry. If you're watching the playback, it won't be as bad. Skipping again. It must be, I wonder if YouTube's just like, yo, stop doing live streams. I wonder if that's what's happening. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that right now. But I figured today, let's put my perfect fall eyeshadow palettes together because not everybody needs the entire Matrix system. It's so excessive and unnecessary. If you're an avid makeup lover like I am, I love that I have it. If you're a makeup artist, this would be an amazing eyeshadow palette collection to have. I would 100% carry Makeup Geek shadows if I were to freelance. No question about it, because I think the quality of their shadows is amazing. And since... I mean, I love the fact this mainly was inspired because they came out with that limited edition palette, but some of the shades in that Fall Harvest palette are not available in the Matrix. So it's going to be leftover shades from before they did the rebrand. So I wanted to basically show you guys if you have the Matrix, basically how I would create a fall palette or palettes. We're going to kind of see what you guys are looking for. I just love Makeup Geek. I have been wanting to do Makeup Geek content, and I can actually thank Heather Austin. She's here in the chat right now. She's like, Britt, excuse me. I thought you were going to start doing Makeup Geek videos, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I just wanted to kick this off. This is my very first. I've mentioned Makeup Geek in several videos. I actually did a video. I forget which one it was. I created like my perfect Makeup Geek, like my starter. If I were to create like a 9 palette bundle, I've done that before on my channel, but I figure, you know what? Let's do some fall palettes. Let's see like how we can construct these together. I do want to really quick pull up the Makeup Geek website though for you guys, just so you can kind of get familiar with the website. Again, this is not sponsored. This is just a brand that I genuinely love. You hear me talk about Makeup Geek all the time because they're fucking amazing. So you can actually see, oh, let me switch. I do this all the damn time, guys. One of these days I'll have my shit together, I promise. So you can actually see it just disappeared. This is going to be the palette that is going to be the flashback for fall, the Fall Harvest eyeshadow palette. It's $16. If you've never tried Makeup Geek, if you've never tried Makeup Geek before, this would be an excellent, this just screams fall vibes. Granted, these are leftover shades though. That's the only downfall is some of these shades you can no longer get from Makeup Geek, but it's a good price. I've always loved their eyeshadows. I just wanted to show it, but what I'm going to do is basically show you guys what shadows that I would choose out of here to create my perfect fall palettes. I feel like I just repeated myself like 20 times. Hello to all my britches in the live chat. I hope we're not skipping. Oh my God. Boring. Brit will give us something better. I hope so. I think my preferences with eyeshadows is kind of boring, but I'm a basic Brit. I love a neutral palette, but I wanted to do this, actually talking to some of my friends, I wanted to kind of do this like if you wanted a neutral palette, if you wanted a more like green tone, because I feel like fall is like greens, mauves, berries, reds, that sort of vibe. I'm going to kind of pick up where you guys are coming at me. You know what that just made no sense. You could tell I haven't been live in a couple days because I get tongue-tied. I don't make sense. I've been working all day today. I just don't make fucking sense. I first want to say, if you guys are watching right now and you haven't subscribed yet, we're so close to 10K, guys. Like this close. And I may or may not have some amazing ass autumn fall merch in store for when we hit that milestone. Guys, I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. So guys, if you're watching, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, share this video with your friends. If you love MAKEUPGEEK, share this video because MAKEUPGEEK is one of those brands. They were so hyped up a few years back. And I'm not going to say that they have done anything phenomenal recently. I was really excited about the rebrand because I was just like, you know what? MAKEUPGEEK's just going to make a comeback because they kind of fell off the radar. It seemed like some other brands were really starting to gain a lot of traction. And it felt like to me, like MAKEUPGEEK kind of just got left in the dust, but not for me. I still love MAKEUPGEEK, okay? So what I really love about MAKEUPGEEK is they give you the ability to create your own palette. So I'm actually going to show you exactly what you could do. So you can create your own 9-pan eyeshadow palettes. I fucking love that. I love having the ability, and they're not the only brand that does this. I'm pretty sure Lethal Cosmetics also does this as well. They're the only two brands that really stick out in my mind. They're like, yes, you can create your own custom palette. You could like see it all laid out. I love that because I'm a visual person. So I love the fact that I could just go in and be like, okay, what is the first shadow that I want to take? I want to first, let's go with a foiled shadow. I want to take the shade Illuminati. And it actually like inserts it in there so you could actually see, okay, now I want a matte. Let's go with Getting Figgy with it. The shade names is everything. I'm just kind of pulling these just so you guys could see exactly how you can build a MAKEUPGEEK palette. And you can actually visually see it. And you also get the palette with it. I'm pretty sure with the like create your own palette. Or they have pre-made palettes. They have the 4-pan eyeshadow palettes. I think those were a really great way to start like using MAKEUPGEEK. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, these are the mini palettes. I think these, like a lot of these 4-pan minis scream fall. Like look at this green one. Look at this purple. Like all of these just scream fall to me. I love the way that they did these. I planned on, like when I initially got my MAKEUPGEEK shadows, I planned on doing like all the videos in regards to MAKEUPGEEK, and I just kind of never got around to it. And then by the time I actually received everything, it was kind of like nobody cared anymore. But look at all of these 4-pan eyeshadow palettes that they do. And they come in little quads. You get the cute little packaging and everything. I love that shit. That's what I like. I think it's a great way to try the brand. They are a little bit pricey. Like these palettes are going to be $15 for four eyeshadows and the packaging. Or you can get the palette, like the Fall Harvest one, for $15, same price. The only concern that I have with that palette is knowing that those are very likely to be old eyeshadows because they're still in the circular pans. And they did the rebrand, I think, in April of this year. So that would be my only concern. I cannot say enough good things about MAKEUPGEEK, though, honestly. I've talked repeatedly about their brand. And it's just one of those things I'm like, I fucking love it. I want to talk about it. And that's what we're going to do today. So, long ass intro. Wow, 9 minutes in. Guys, first of all, can we all say hello to my little friend that decided to come visit me today? I should not have worn this blush today. I wore the Melt Makeup, or the Melt Cosmetics, the Raw Honey Blush. This just does no favors for my face. It just, I don't like the digital dust. I'm sorry, guys. So, anyone in Canada order from MAKEUPGEEK? Do we have any fellow Canadians up in here that have ordered from MAKEUPGEEK? Let's see. Does MAKEUPGEEK usually do Black Friday sales? I believe that they do, but I know like the Matrix palettes are not currently available. But they're supposed to be getting restocks because I think they got hit pretty hard with the whole like coronavirus and stuff. So I was actually watching Marlena's video today, and I was asking if there was overlap between like the fall harvest palette or whatever. And I was also asking about if there's going to be like a restock on the Matrix palettes, because I know a lot of people have been asking. She says it should be coming, but there was no exact date. I think they're starting to get shipments in now. Let's see. I ordered to Toronto a million years ago for Makeup Geek. Oh no! I know, it's so bad. God dang it. The blush looks better than the Chantecaille Trio though, right? I think anything looks better than this Chantecaille Trio. It's just like, especially with this little pimple here, this is what I get for skipping a night of skincare. So let me first jump into like, I guess the palettes. That way you guys can see if you're not familiar, which if you've been following my channel, I'm sure you're very familiar with me talking about Makeup Geek. So the way that I have mine laid out, this is going to be the neutral palette. I actually talked about this. If you guys missed my last video, right? My last video, I talked about my top 10 fall eyeshadow palettes. I did mention this as one of my top 10 because this to me is all the fall vibes. I love it. I love this whole palette. I have so much use for this. I use these two shades these two shades right here. I use those for my brows all the time. But these just, the tones, the blends, everything about these is fucking fire. And then this is going to be not the neutral palette. What? I could tell I've been working all day. This is what always happens. So this is the colorful palette, but I also have the pastel range. The whole entire top row is from the pastel line. So this originally had all of the foiled shadows, but I wanted all the mattes in one palette. So this is going to be the colorful palette, but the first row is switched out with the pastels. So now I have a third one. I kind of wish that Makeup Geek would come out with like one huge palette at this point, because of how many of these, individual shades or individual palettes that I'm going to have. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just going to apologize now. So I have all of my foiled shadows. I have all of them that they offer. There's, I think, 3 of them that are not included in the Matrix system. And then I also have the black, which is also not included in the Matrix. That's just a matte black. One of the best blacks of all time. Let me just say that. But the metallics, I have to have all of these. I love, love, love the Makeup Geek metallics. Oh my god. So while we're all here, we're going to create our own little custom palette. And I'm going to visually show you guys. Maybe I'll do a look. We'll see how long this gets. So I want to know, like, what are some of your guys' favorite eyeshadows from Makeup Geek? I'm going to use this Salt New York. This is I don't even know the exact name of it. It's like their magnetic palettes. The Salt New York palette. It's like a Z palette, but on steroids. This is so ideal for travel. I just love showing this off because it's so fancy. This will be my go-to travel palette, 100%. And I love the fact that it zips closed. Love that for me. I also am now an affiliate of Salt New York. So if you guys use my code, I'll link it. It should be in the description box. If it's not, I'll link it after. But I do have an affiliate code. If you purchase like a bundle, if you get like the Cream Tint Pros plus a palette, you get 30% off. I think my code is BRITCHES30. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So you're going to give me in so much trouble. I'm sure it's all your fault. I love it. Heather, are you kidding me? You've never tried Makeup Geek? Oh my god, Heather. Oh my god, you're in for a treat. So let me first get all my palettes out. I was debating if I wanted to do this video like basically like a camera angle, so you were looking at my palettes and I was kind of putting everything together. But the consensus from my friends was you guys like to see my face in live streams. So I'm going to just hold everything up. I'll tell you guys the shades that I would pick, and then I'll show you the palette just so you can actually see like what I'm putting together. So the first shade in my perfect fall palette, I'm going to go with, this is going to be from the neutral palette. I'm going to pull a lot from the neutral palette. I'm pretty sure a majority is going to come from the neutral. The first shade that I'm picking is Creme Brulee. And this is one of the shades that's actually in that fall harvest palette. So I'm just going to kind of throw them in here, or I'll set it off a little bit just so you can see. This is just like a perfect transition. It's almost like I would say it's like a warm, neutral tan. It's pretty light. Like when you just dust this in the crease, like you could barely see it. It's just a really nice matte shade. It gives me a lot of dimension in my crease. It's what I like to use to really build my looks, because I like to work with my shades from lightest to darkest. I know not everybody works that way with eyeshadows, but that's how I like to work with shades. So this would just be a go-to like transition shade for me. And then my next perfect fall palette, I think I'm going to stay in the neutral realm first and then kind of build off of there. That's what I'm just kind of like looking at these. I'm like, okay, what shades scream fall to me? If I was to scream fall, I'm picking the shade Tiki Hut. This is another, it's more of a warm brown, but it's got like that poopy, like mustardy look to it. It's going to be this one. I'm going to try not to have everything in reverse. I hope you guys could see how these are looking. I love how unique this shade is. It's almost like a camel brown. Maybe that's a better way to explain it than like a poopy brown. It's just a beautiful neutral matte. I just love it. It does lean a little bit more like on the warm side instead of neutral, but I just love the undertones in this. I think it's so, so pretty. Camila, it keeps stopping because YouTube is trash. Let me just say that right there. It's just YouTube. It's been doing it the past couple videos. I'm sorry, guys. It's just, if it helps, just watch back on the playback, and it doesn't skip on the playback. That's super annoying. Okay, so next one I'm going to pick is the shade Cheetah Bear. And Cheetah Bear is my favorite shade from Makeup Geek, hands down. I just think this is so beautiful. Definitely more warm. But oh my gosh, this is from, it's Cocoa Bear from before the rebrand, but then she renamed it Cheetah Bear, which is iconic. I love it. It's definitely more red toned. It's just fall. It's fall. It's fall. It's fall. Is everybody's skipping, or is it like, are people's that is skipping? Is it on a computer? Is it on a phone? Is it on both? Please give me feedback, because I'm going to be contacting YouTube because this is bull crap. It's bull crap. So that's going to be Cheetah Bear. And then let me kind of spin off, because I feel like those would be like my go-to transitions for a fall palette. Mine is on a laptop. That's so annoying. Let's see. It's all over YouTube, not just your lives. And Karen said nothing is skipping. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. So my next pick would be, I'm gonna like destroy my palettes right now. Oh my God. My other favorite shade from Makeup Geek is Bitten. I'm pretty much creating like my perfect Makeup Geek palette anyways, but I just love this shade. It's definitely more on the burgundy side, but it's got like a little bit, it's like almost like a wild cherry. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Yes, I'm into it so far. And let me just say, Bitten is so much smoother in the rebrand formula than it was in the original formula, because in the original formula, I don't think much is different, but it feels like they almost like perfected it because it's so much smoother now. That's one thing that I really do like. So this, oh, bitch, it's so good. I would probably even throw in Give Me the Dirt, but I'm going to leave that one out for now because I want to kind of jump over into the colorful palette to see if there's anything I want in here, because I can't have a fall palette without a green. Okay, so we're looking right in this line right here. This is, I love the way that this is structured. It's so aesthetically pleasing to me. I think I would take the shade, I think it's Olive You. Yes, this one right here. Or even, this is whatever tickles your pickle. Or Spilled Tea, but I think I'm going to go with Olive You because, one, the name is everything. But I just really like how it's a little bit more subtle. I'm going to throw that one right in the center just so you can see. Oh, I love it. You know I got to throw some foiled shadows in here eventually, but oh my gosh. This shade, Heather, this is a Heather Austin shade right here. It's such a Heather Austin shade. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I know these are super boring because it's just mattes. Like, this is nothing exciting to watch. It's the formula, guys. It's the formula. It's the formula. What was the last shade swatched? It was, let's see, Olive You, Bitten, Cheetah Bear, Tiki Hut, Creme Brulee. I wonder if I could remember that after this. Okay, let me shoot into, because we need some metallics up in this bitch. We need some foiled shadows. So the first one, this is actually really resembling. There's like one shade that's different from the palette that's available on the Makeup Geek website. I personally would look at Illuminati, Flamethrower, Legend, Grandstand. That's how you know how much I love these shades. I don't even have to look at the name of those. I know which ones they are. And Mystical. I'm throwing Mystical in there right now because I just totally stuck my finger on that. But they're foiled shadows. Their foiled shadows are not your typical like metallic formula. They're very smooth. They're very shiny. They're not, I wouldn't say like super reflective and glittery. It's just like a really high shine. If you're familiar with Sydney Grace, very reminiscent. Very, very reminiscent formulas between Sydney Grace and Makeup Geek, which is why I love both of them. So that one's going to be the first one I'm going to throw in there. So let me show you what that one looks like. I would probably like change up the way that this looks. That's probably something I'll do like when I'm done piecing this all together. I love fall. I love fall. Fall eyeshadow color stories just gets me. It just gets me going. It gets me so excited. I think, okay, we got 3 more shades. I need some dimension. I need some more depth. So what I think I'm going to grab for is, I need to go back to my neutral palette before I add too many metallics, because I could easily add 3 more metallics and call it good. When I say metallics, I mean foiled shadows. Don't get confused. So I need a little bit more depth. I want to say I would either reach for Chocolate Wasted, because I think this is just a perfect warm tone brown. And in the fall time, I'm way more likely to reach for warm tones. So I'd probably reach for this one or that Give Me the Dirt? I think that was the shade name. Did you see that swatch? It's so good. I'm going to throw this one in here for now just to kind of, you know, I'm building this with you guys. I didn't have a plan. This is just, okay, these are the colors that speak to me. I just DM'd it. I just DM'd them on Instagram about Brett. I cannot with you guys. I love it. I know. Tracy, thank you so much. I saw you comment that in Marlena's video today. I was like, oh my God, she knows who I am. I'm dying. I am dead. Okay, so this is what it looks like with Chocolate Wasted in here. So you can see very warm tone, very neutral. Okay. Don't come for me. I may even, if this is something that you guys want me to do you guys want me to expand on, you know, the 9 pans? I could do several 9 pans. I could do the 4 pans. I could swatch everything next to each other just so you can see it. I just think that's very helpful. But we're just playing with makeup. I might do a look, but that's, I don't know, that's not crazy on the agenda right now. Let me look in. I really like this shade here. Brick House. That's such a fall shade. Oh, that's so... I like want to throw this in here. Do you guys want me to do an all matte? All matte? I'm throwing Brick House in here because that is fall. That's fall in a freaking eyeshadow. I have to do it. Have to do it. I'll probably end up taking Mystical out. But this is why I really like how the Makeup Geek website is structured, because it's like, okay, I don't like this shade. I could take it out and let's add this shade in here. I'm basically doing like a Makeup Geek build your own palette just in front of you guys instead of on their website. So let's swatch the shade Brick House. This one I think is a little bit, it's got a little bit of a grit to it, but look at that. That is brick. That's brick red. Oh. So good. That's such a good shade. That is such a good shade right there. Wow. I just like forgot myself how good that shade was. Wow. Lish says, do a look. We need some mustard. That's actually one thing I would say. I brought in the shade Tiki Hut to give me that mustard. But that's one thing that I feel like this range is lacking because there's nothing, I mean, there's like this shade here, but it doesn't strike me as mustard. This is chickadee. This is more orange. It's more orangey tone. I think Tiki Hut is the closest thing to like a mustardy poopy color. I do think that it needs more. It needs more for sure. So Danica is on it. Your videos unwatched, too many skips. I watched the playback. Sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry. It's totally YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so this is what we have to work with. Now, looking at this, I would probably take this shade out. I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to save Mystical for later. I think I want to add two more metallics in here. So let me grab... How did I lose my palette? Honestly, it's like everything's right in front of me. Oh, it's underneath my other one. Okay, so let me go into my metallics again. I'm just going to pull out Flamethrower and Legend. So this is Legend and Flamethrower. Oh my God. Look, guys, wait till you see this fucking palette right now. Tell me that that is not a fall palette. I love it. I feel like, though, let's see. I feel like I'm tied between these two. I'm like, I feel like one of these could come out, but I would be happy with just this right here. I kind of feel like I want more dimension with it. I could even take out this shade here. Do you see why these are so fun? This is why I love like the custom palettes, because then it's like you're your own, look at that, look at that. You're your own little eyeshadow palette artist. It's so good. Ready? Ready? My fingernails look so dingy. Judge me, I dare you. So you got Legend on top and then Flamethrower. Do you see the shine? The shine that these foiled shadows have? It's unreal. Unreal. Gorgina. Love these so much. Oh, doing my makeup while watching. Just pull out my Makeup Geek shadows. Yes, Eden. We'd love that. Mary says, I need a yellow. That is where I feel like this is lacking. I feel like we need, they do have a vibrant yellow in the vivid pigments, but I don't have those. I don't have the vivid pigments, but I do think that I want more like rusty yellow, like burnt orange. Like it has it, but I want more. I want more. But let's see. Needs a lighter metallic shade. I don't think, guys, that's where this is fun. So let's see. Let's take this one out because I feel like Creme Brulee, that's a shade that we could do without. Now let's go in with, I'm going to go with either Grandstand or In the Spotlight. Hold on. Because I'm telling you, this is exactly how, not In the Spotlight, Starry-Eyed. This is how I build palettes in my mind. This is how I build palettes on the Makeup Geek site. I would most likely take Grandstand just because this shade is just so beautiful. Look at that. That's a fall palette. The green might throw some people off, but I love having the green in there. I love having the green. I might even get crazy and be like, you know what? The olive green, it's not really doing it for me. Let's take that one out. We'll leave that in the back burner over there. And then let's go in with a little bit of a deeper one, almost like a forest green, and we'll take Spilled Tea. And I actually think that I like this better. I think it meshes better with the tones. That is fall. And like this would be my perfect, I think my perfect fall palette. Boom. Let me swatch Grandstand for you. Grandstand is one of the shades that is not available in the Matrix system. Grandstand, actually, I believe Legend is. I believe Flamethrower is not either. That's the shade Grandstand. That's the OG. I feel like that was like the first like Ride or Die. The Ride or Die foiled. I love this right here. So let's give you guys the roundup. I would be so happy with this palette. So we've got Grandstand, Tiki Hut, Cheetah Bear, Bitten. Fuck, what was it called? Spilled Tea, Legend, Cheetah Bear. No, that was Bitten. Did I say Bitten? Bitten, Cheetah Bear, Brick House, Flamethrower. That would be my perfect fall 9-pan eyeshadow palette for Makeup Geek. Can I please? Oh, right there. I think you probably said that after. Isn't that perfect? Toot toot! Toot my own horn. Love that for me. Okay. So, is there any shades that you guys would like to see paired, swatched, all the things? Because that just summarized my video right there. My perfect palette is that. That's my perfect fall eyeshadow palette for Makeup Geek. Nope, this one. Everything's always reversed for me. This palette right here. If I wanted to say, you know what? I don't think the green's really necessary, even though I would love to have a green. I think that's one that I would like to have. I would take that green and I would switch it and I would put that Give Me the Dirt. Oh, yeah. This just reminds me of like the leaves changing. Oh, wait till you see this. You know what? Hold on. Let me switch these around because I just ran my nail right through that shade. Oh my gosh. I want to space out these metallics just because. There we go. Boom. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So the middle shade is just Give Me the Dirt. Oh my gosh. Which do you like better? Do you guys like it better with the green or do you like it with the deep? It's like a deep plum purple. Oh, it's so good. Let's see. Put the green back. Who doesn't love a green eyeshadow, right? Gorge. Deep teal would be pretty. I don't think that would be something that I would go for, but I think if I had different color eyes, maybe I would. But I would reach more for green because they're going to accent my eyes a lot better. Let's see. Can I swatch Honey Badger and Morocco? Let me find them. Honey Badger. I use Honey Badger a lot. I've used that so many times. So we've got, this is Honey Badger right here. I think this is another really great shade to put in a fall palette. It's got like it's almost like a peachy tan. I really like that shade. What was the other one? Morocco. That's in the other palette. This is in the colorful palette. Man, I'm good. I'm like snagging these. That's another really great fall. Woo! So this is Morocco. Oh, bitch, yeah. Honey Badger and Morocco. Green is necessary. It looks better without the green. I think you're missing a gold mustard to go with the green. That's where I think the Tiki Hut would give me that. That's the closest thing to a mustard. That is so distracting seeing like hold on. I'm just like rubbing the foiled shadows off that I've touched. The Tiki Hut is the closest thing that Makeup Geek has to like a mustard. And that's what, it's just a little bit too deep, I think. Like a little bit too brown. We need it. Marlena, we need a more mustard shade. Let's see, green with the Tiki Hut. That's what I would do. Yes, she's into it. Will you swatch the green? Oh, I forgot I didn't swatch it. Hold on. Let me wipe my fingies off. Are you guys like enjoying this? Are you liking it? Is it fun? I'm having fun. This is when I have fun with videos. I'm just like, when I'm just playing with makeup. So this is Spilled Tea. Everybody raise your hand if you would love for me to have an affiliate code with Makeup Geek. Oh, I love it. It's just like I don't know, it's like a perfect fall green. It's like a foresty green, but not too deep. It's really pretty. I'll swatch the deeper shade next to it just so you can see it. This is Enchanted Forest. It's definitely a forest green. It's super dark. That's what I love. I love the entire structure of this like matrix system though. It just makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. It's so fucking good. It's so good. Oh, let's see. Oh, Tara Lee is leaving. I know, I gotta be up early too. I totally get it. I have 18 and 6. Oh, I have 18 and 6 of them are green. So good. All right, let's design another one. Let's see. So this is take 2 of the favorite palette. So the only thing I switched out was, oh my God, I forgot the name. God dang it. That's a shade that I don't use very often. Give Me the Dirt. So we switched that for the green. I personally would keep the green in because I would love to have a green option. What did you guys see or what did you guys say that you wanted to see? Like what kind of tones? Let's see. Let's do like a more greeny vibe. Does that sound like a good time? Let's do that. Let me put all these back really quick. I'm just having fun. The dark green is gorgeous for realsies. It's so, I mean, all the shades, in my humble opinion, are gorgina. These are my favorite shades for the reasons that you're seeing on this video right now. It's just, I love the tones that they have. Do I think that they're done though? No. I do think that we do need more shades, and I'm pretty positive that they're going to come eventually. It's just, I mean, they started this with like 2 solid palettes. 2 solid palettes that I really love the structure of them. I think they nailed it, but like especially for makeup artists. I think it's so nice. I just love the dimension that these palettes do have within them. And again, it's not gonna, like, these matrix palettes aren't gonna be for everybody. Like, people do not an average makeup consumer does not need this many fucking eyeshadow palettes. But that's again why I love the fact that they do their custom palettes, like the custom 9 pans like we're designing right now. Let's see. Just digging this live. Yes. I want to see that green. Plum Deep Warm Fall Plums. All right, because we love a good fall plummy moment. So I'm going to first whip in Whimsical, because that is going to be like the main metallic that I think I would be working with. I would even throw in Starry Eyed. I'm going to throw in those 2 because I love having more than one foiled shadow. That's just my preference. The foiled shadows are a little bit more expensive. The custom palettes, your pricing does range depending on how many, like if you do like a full 9 pan of all foils, it's obviously going to be more expensive. If you do a full palette of all mattes, it's going to be obviously less expensive. So it's going to be whatever you see fit for your collection. If you're like, oh, I really like this tone, this tone, this tone, this tone, piece it all together and then make a solid palette out of it. I think it's great. Steffi, we love seeing you in these live chats. Okay. Mauves and plums. So I'm going to be sticking with mainly these 2 rows here. And then I'm also going to jump over to the colorful palette in probably these 2 rows right here. And then I'm just going to piece together my perfect palette, because some of these shades I'm like, okay, I just never reach for them. I'm going to go by the shades that I reach for the most. So right off the bat, I know for a fact I'm taking the shade Bitten, because Bitten's my shit. I love Bitten. I'm also going to take, I feel like I reach for this row a lot. Like, because you got more of like a cooler tone purples and then a warmer tone purples. I reach more for the warmer tones, but the cooler tones actually gives me like She's in Parties vibes now that I think about it. How much is each shadow? I want to say they're like $6. I think. I can look after if you want. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna take out Getting Figgy with It. I think that's such a cute name. I'd take that one, throw that in here. I'm not gonna like put these, I'm just kind of throwing them in for right now. I want to jump over to the like pinky purple row. I'm going to take Back to the Fuchsia. Such a cute name. I'm going to take also Wine and Dine. However, not my favorite shade. That is my least favorite shade that I've tried with Makeup Geek. If I'm sticking with these sort of tones, you're going to be like, okay, we're just creating a lot of dimension here, right? I'm going to actually take, this might confuse some people, but this is my most So Pale. This is my most used shade from the entire collection. I'll swatch everything after. I use that all the time to set my lid, or if I want like a brow bone highlight, but it's matte, I already have like a dent in So Pale. That's how much I use it. And then I'd want probably one more darker shade. I might even be inclined to throw Corrupt in there. Maybe, but I don't really love this. I don't think I would buy this, honestly. This, like, So Pale, it's like It looks white, but it's not. It's like an off-white almost. I don't know if I would personally buy this. That is just me and my humble opinion, or my humble preference is what I should say. I think if I was going to do something like that, I would probably just rock with like the 4 pans. I don't think I would need like a 9 pan of all one color story. I think that's one thing that I really like about the 9 is I feel like it's a really great way to kind of integrate different color wheels, color stories. Does that make sense? Brit's Berry Glam. The names. Okay, let me swatch them because I'm sure you guys want swatches. I'll swatch them all just so you guys could see what these would look like all next to each other. This is the Berry Glam. I love it. So first one, we've seen this one already, but it's okay. I'm just gonna keep it on my lap for now. So we've got Mystical. These do look better. Like as you go over them, it just really smooths it out, and you could really see that shine and reflect. I would probably position these a little bit different, but for the sake of time, oh, my hand's still a little bit wet, but you'll be able to still see. Hold on. Let me let that dry down a little bit more because it's still wet. Berry Plum Teal palette would be pretty too. We could definitely switch out some of the berries and plums and get some teal in there. Let's see. I would love to see this video, but with Sydney Grace and other brands. I would love to do that. I just don't have them. I just think it's so fun to do the custom palettes, but my favorite thing about Makeup Geek, though, is their website. I wish that Sydney Grace would do like that integrated custom palette. Like you see how that starry-eyed shade is so pretty. Like that on the inner corner in the brow bone is everything. So pretty. Next one is Bitten. We've seen this one before. I can't get over how much softer this is than what the original felt like. Next one. This one's a little bit lighter. Shit, I forget the name of this one. Getting figgy with it. Swatch that one. That's just a little bit. That's in like the same row of the Matrix palette, except this one is lighter than that one there. And then I'll do this one too because I believe that's the same row. Give Me the Dirt. It's just a little bit deeper. But again, that's why I really like the structure of the Matrix, because it's like you could just be like, okay, I want a berry tone, or I want like a cool tone purple. You just get this whole row right here. You know, it's just structured to be like, hello. So the next one is Back to the Fuchsia. I love the name of that one. I want to reiterate with the purples are not my favorite. They swatch really nice, but as far as my experience with blending them on my eyes has not been the best. I need to use them again though. But that was one thing I really noticed, especially with this shade. I've said it many, many times. I just had a lot of issues with that Wine and Dine. It's gonna be this one down here. Such a beautiful shade though. Maybe I just need to use it again, I think. And then we'll go in with Corrupt, which is just a black. I mean, really pretty palette. Really, really pretty. I think I could probably take out one of these two shades though, I think, and maybe put, I don't know, just something different in, I feel. But I feel like, I mean, this is a well-rounded palette, I think. Gina, Sydney Grace's website is so confusing. Oh, man. Lena, I hope I'm saying that right. I was hoping that I would have my palette already, and I don't have it yet. Yeah, kind of like She's in Parties vibes, except this is warmer. She's in Parties is very cool toned, at least in my opinion it is. I think you have made a more vibrant version of She's in Parties. I think, yeah, like a more warm, it's definitely more warm tone than She's in Parties. And the metallics are better. Just saying. I'm really not a fan of Melt Cosmetics metallic formula, to be quite honest. That's a shame about Wine and Dine. I'm going to try it again. It's just, I've used it a few times, and I always felt that it just applied a little bit patchy. But guys, that's the Brit's Berry Dream, or whatever the hell you guys called it. It was so funny. Okay, I'm going to take some of these out and pull some of these teals in, because I feel like I would reach for only two of the teals. I would reach for Seize the Day I'm just going to throw it in here to kind of figure out which shades I want to take out. And Time Travel. Beautiful, beautiful shades. I feel like, honestly, I would probably keep the black in here. I think I would. I'm like looking. I'm going to switch this up. I'm going to switch it up. I would take out, I think I would take out these two shades. Because I like how these berries look better with the teals. Again, just my opinion. I think I would pull in on Wednesdays. We wear pink. I'd probably throw this one. Whoop. And then, do I want to take out, I don't know, I kind of like the black in there though. What do I want to take out? This is a process, guys. Again, I'm a visual learner. I think I would take out this one because it leans a little bit more purple, whereas this, it's got more of like a purple berry. Let's throw, because I really like this shade in here too. I don't like how that's structured. I fucked that all up. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's shift this on the other side. I like when, I actually feel like MAKEUPGEEK did a palette like this. Did they? What do you guys think? I kind of like these all together. I still like using those same metallic shades, or we could always do, Medieval. I kind of like that. Then we have 3 metallics in there. Is this fun? Are you guys just, am I giving you guys anxiety doing this? I like the white though. It's like a yellow white, off-white. Okay, we'll take that out for you. We'll shift that over. We'll put all the metallics on top. Here, I'm switching over, guys. See, I feel like that's too much teal. That's too much teal for me if you take the white out. What do we think? Love the teal and berry together. I do too. I actually, oh my God, how much fun is this right now? 2 purple. That might work. That's like a true purple. I think I got too much teal though. I don't know. Maybe it's all right. Would this be a color palette that like speaks my love language though? Probably not. I don't know why, but it just doesn't speak to me. Let's see. Don't need, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't feel like I need 3 teals, and I don't feel like the other 2 teals really give me fall vibes because they're almost like too light. I'm like trying not to get all this stuff. Limits the looks without a lighter shade. That's what I thought. That's why I like having the lighter shade in there, because if, say, you're using these and you're like, okay, I want them to look a little bit lighter, you have the variety by adding this in there. So I think, here's what I think I would do. I would probably take out this mid-tone teal. I would keep the metallic teal in there. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to shift this over, and I would still keep the white, the So Pale in there. I think this would make me happier. I think I would be able to get more looks out of it because then you have the metallic, the matte. I mean, you could always take this black out, but I really like having a black versus having just like another shade of teal, if that makes sense. I really like that right there. I think that's good. So we've got Medieval, So Pale, Starry Eyed. I can't remember these names because I don't use these ones that often. On Wednesdays, how didn't I remember that? We wear pink. Oh, shit. This is where it gets tricky, and this is where I start to drop stuff. The metallic teal is, okay, let's, Medieval, Wine and Dine, Eternally Grateful. I didn't even tell you guys what that shade was. Corrupt, and then Seize the Day. I'm pretty sure. No, Time Travel. Wow, I'm fucking this all up right now. Sorry, guys. Did you guys get all that? I think it's cute though. I like this. This is like the Rubik's Cube of makeup tonight, right? That's how I feel too. I'm like, am I confusing you guys yet? I mean, these colors I think would be great substitutes as well. Do we want me to swatch these or do you want me to do one more palette? I think we'll do one more palette and we'll be good. How about a brown? I feel like in this palette, I would not put a brown. I don't think. I mean, I could. I'd probably take out this lighter one. Here, I took out that one. I took out on Wednesdays. And then I could put just like a neutral brown. Maybe. I don't think I'll like that. I think I'll like it better as like all colorful. I feel like Makeup Geek has done this before. Or something similar. Maybe like with the pinks and the teal. Okay, let's scrap this one. And we'll do one more. So what's the last color Ruby Cube that you guys would like me to put together with the Makeup Geek palettes? And then we probably won't, I don't know. I want to do a look because I think that's fun, but I also don't want this video to be an eternity long either. Okay, how about this? This last palette that we put together, I'll do a look out of this last one. So we got to make it good. You guys are saying no, Brown. You and Wayne Goss with the black. I know. I just love having a black eyeshadow. Okay. Don't come for me. I'm putting these all back. In the meantime, you guys let me know how we should build the next palette. Brown, rust, and greens. Lisa, that was our first one. That was my perfect fall palette. I feel like I should put that on my face, but put Grandstand in place of Wine and Dine. This is fun. I like hearing your guys' feedback on this. I agree with that. Cool tone colors. Let's see. Green, rust, browns, and orange. We can do that. We can do that. Hold on. I'm like trying to remember the order that I had all these eyeshadows in because I don't want to fuck it up. All right, so we want to do an Apple Orchard palette. I feel that's kind of like what the first palette was like an Apple Orchard palette. So it had the greens, I had like the brick. I'm like, how did I forget about that brick house shade? Oh my god, it's so nice. Chocolate Dream with the green. Guys, were you here for the first palette? What are you guys thinking? Okay, I gotta take out this shade because this one's screaming at me. Morocco. Morocco's going in. Hang on, actually, never mind. I was gonna wipe out my palette, but fuck it. I'm gonna also take Flamethrower because Flamethrower is speaking to me. I'm also going to take, you're gonna see a pattern. Cheetah Bear. Cheetah Bear is my shit. Love that one. I might even take Chickadee. Bam. I gotta take my Soul Pal. I want some Soul Pal, I think. What else do we want? Oranges, reds. I could probably even throw a green in here. Oh my god, I caught a live. Love this. I've been waiting forever. She said they should be coming soon. Perfect. Now green. Okay, you guys direct me. Now green. I think I'm going to take that slightly, oh my god. Why do I push these so close together? I'm only making this worse for myself right now. I'm going to take Spilled Tea. Like I said, I'm just throwing these in here for right now. Spilled Tea. All right, you guys, let's keep going. Chickadee and Mossy Greens. Do we want the darker green? She cute. I'm not mad about it. I mean, we could throw in Honey Badger. No. I don't feel like we need Honey Badger. I feel like, let's see, where are we at? We need 2 more shades. 2 more shades. Yes. You guys and your damn mustards. I feel like I'm going to pull out Tiki Hut and then I'll also pull out You Had Me at Yellow. But Like if I want mustard, I'm going for Tiki Hut. That's the closest thing I think I have to a mustard in these palettes. Orangey shade. Brick House? Doesn't this kind of look like my first shimmery green? Here, let's take this one out. We got Illuminati. That's cute. Is the white throwing off anybody? I feel like we could either I feel like Morocco or Brick House. I really like that in there. That's real nice. Oh, nice. I feel like I agree. I think we need a deep brown. So let me take out. What do I want to take out? I kind of want to take out Tiki Hut. Tiki Hut or Chickadee? And for a deep brown, even this brown, Chocolate Wasted, I love the name of that one. Too much similarity there? Maybe. Let's try this one. I don't think I've ever touched this one. Dark Roasted. Let's try that one. I like Chocolate Wasted because it's definitely a red tone. That one's a little bit different. Yes, keep the Illuminati. That color story right there is not bad. I think the white is like throwing my eyes off a little bit, but I love having it. Keep that Illuminati. Illuminati, because we naughty. Let's see. Do you have one more light champagne gold instead of the white? I don't want you guys to think it's white because it's not. But I'll take it out, okay? I'll take it out. I like that shade for mixing. But, I mean, we can even get real cray-cray. That's in the spotlight. And that's one of my favorite metallics. That's good right there. I'd like that. I like that color story. Can we just assume? But it's not white. It's not white, I promise. Karen, don't be a Karen. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I really like it with that in the spotlight in there. I think that's really pretty. I think that is a really pretty color story. Me likey that. Yeah, because I like how we got the greens. We got a little bit of mustardiness in there. We've got a nice brown color, so like a brown, almost like a burnt orange-ish situation. Marlena, wrap it up. I want the bridge palette. Okay, let me do a look with this palette because I'm happy with it. And if I need to use my soap palette, I'm going to use my soap palette, damn it. Okay, let me grab. Do we get to see you do a look? I'm going to try to do one at like lightning speed. We'll see how this works out for me. I prefer it with Tiki Hut, but this is neat too. Tiki Hut's still in there. Tiki Hut's still there. Leave as is. Yes, ma'am. Hang on. Let me take a sip first. And of course, guys, I have to use my brush bundle with BK Beauty, available until the end of September. All right. Again, this is the Salt New York. I love that it has a mirror in here. Let me first take, this is where I might get a little hung up and be like, okay, I don't have any lighter shades. So the lightest shade in here I have is Tiki Hut. Can you guys see? The lightest shade I have is Tiki Hut or Morocco. I love this brick red shade though. It's so pretty. I'm going to take Tiki Hut because I feel like that's the safest route. We're going to take that on the BK201. And I probably should have made sure my brush was, you know, cleaned off. And then I'm just like stabbing it first, and then I'll go in and dust. My bad. I guess it was, yeah, I took Chickadee out. You are correct. Yes, girl, you sell that shit. I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just trying to reiterate to people how much and why I love Makeup Geek Shadows so much. Because I feel like they're never talked about anymore. And by the way, I forgot to put on my eye base, but I do have on like my foundation and concealer is over my eyeballs. So I didn't think that through. I probably should have put my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas eye base on. But for the sake of time, but do you guys see, like, just see how easy these blend? They're just easy to work with. That's what I love about Makeup Geek shadows. I would buy that palette. It's so cute. Next shade. I really want to use the greens, I think. I really want to use the greens. So I'm going to go on with Spilled Tea. Almost forgot the name. I'm like so psyched. That was so fun, guys. Thank you guys for helping me create my perfect palettes. Because I'm really happy with this palette that we created together. Oh, I like the Tiki Hut with Chickadee. Oh, Brick House, not Tiki. So you liked Brick House with Chickadee. Okay. Let's see. I agree. It also helps people shop their stash. I do not need Mount Ross. It goes off the single, right? That was my thing. Like, it would have been so easy for me to be like, oh my God, guys, look at this fall palette that Makeup Geek launched. But I hate saying anything bad about Makeup Geek. Like, I understand why they did that palette because they're probably trying to get rid of inventory that they already had. But if I know products are old like that or older, I don't know how old they are exactly, I would just rather buy something that's newer. That's just me and my preferences, opinions. But I mean, for the price, though, it's not bad. For the price, it's not bad at all. For 9 pans for $15, it's not bad at all. Plus, you get it in a palette. It's really not bad. And I'm sure they do perform wonderfully. Because I never had any problems with the old or the new formula except for the shade Wine and Dine. I feel like I always need to say that. I guess I missed whatever palette they are releasing. It's their fall harvest. It's just like a limited edition, almost like how they were doing like those, like they were basically taking their singles and building them into like limited edition palettes to help get rid of all of those extra empty palettes that they had left over. I feel like everybody kind of knows about that by now. But yeah, it's like still the round pans and everything like that. So that's where I'm like, I think I would just rather buy the new stuff, but I understand why they're doing it. Because it's either you try to sell it to gain something from probably all the money that they lost. But are you sure you're laughing with me and not laughing at me? I'm just saying. Oh my God, this was so fun. I'm taking that darker green shade. It's Enchanted Forest on the BK. I'm using the 202. I forgot to tell you guys what brush. All the brushes that I'm using are from my brush bundle. Did I just see Kate come up in here? Kate! Is Kate here? I said it in my... Ooh, my voice just changed really weirdly. I said it in my Will I Buy It video that if my brush bundle didn't tickle your fancy, my girl Kate the Great, she just came in. She also has a brush bundle with BK Beauty that's also available until the end of September. She's got the sponge. I can't remember exactly which brush, but I know she always talks about the fluffy powder brush. She calls it like the bunny brush. So her brush bundle is different than mine. You can see both of our glorious faces on the BK Beauty website. So go check those out. They're available until the end of September, both of them. And then you can use my code on top of either, or Kate also has a code that you could use on top of either bundles as well. Bam! Are you guys seeing just how, like, if you just go like that, it's just like, okay, it does it for you. You know? I love that. Britches, bring on the fall palette. I'm like not ready for fall though. I'm not ready at all. I'm not ready yet. God dang it. All right, I'm taking Illuminati because we naughty. I'm just saying, guys, if you guys are ready for fall, we really got to get this channel to 10K because I got some ass fall merch. At least I think it's sick. I'm so excited to share with you guys the merch designs that I have Danica designing. Oh my God. It's so cute. And one is so fall appropriate. Look at that shade. Guys, I cannot. With these foiled shadows, they're so good. So good. And by the way, I know I'm very palette heavy lately, and I'm not mad about it. I do plan on doing a ranking video somewhat soon. I'm trying to test out all of the palettes. Like, I really want to actually use them, but there's only so many eyeballs that I have. So I have to keep using them before I do our rankings. Like, are you seeing this right now? I'm just wondering if you're seeing the gloriousness of Makeup Geek eyeshadows right now, because this is why I love them. So merch. Love them to merch. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. And it's like you barely have to try. Don't even gotta try. Oh, that's fucking gorgina. Yes, April. I love reading your guys' comments. It just gives me so much life. So I'm going to take that 202 and just blend the edges, but it's just so good. It's just so good, guys. All right, what do I want to do next? I'm going to take the 207. Yes, 207. Oh! Thank you so much. On another note, have you watched The Vow? Oh my God, The Vow with Rachel McAdams. Are you kidding me? My favorite actress of all time? Yes. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my God. If that's the video, if that's the movie that you're talking about, The Vow. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. Oh no, not that. What is it? If it's a fucking Netflix series, I'm about to be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, because Karen keeps sending me all these. She's like, Britt, I got a new show. I'm like, Karen, stop sending me these damn shows I need to watch because, first of all, I don't have time right now to watch freaking Netflix. Second of all, I need a new TV in my room because anytime I'm watching TV, I'm really not watching TV because I'm usually editing. And I edit and I just have like the TV going in the background. I'm using In the Spotlight, by the way, in my inner corner. I'm just like, okay, what's The Vow? I need to know. I feel like I'm gonna love it because okay, it's a documentary on HBO. Okay. I'm gonna try. I feel like I need to watch it now, though. I'm using In the Spotlight again on that 207. I just want to remind you guys that I got this whole entire look by using 3 brushes from my brush bundle with bikini. I'm like the worst at plugging my own shit right now. Okay, I'm going to do orange on the lower lash line, I think. Because why not? Why not? It'll be fun. I'm going to take... Are you guys hearing my voice do that? That's so weird. I'm like, what is happening to me? Hold on. I should have titled this like live chat makes my go-to palette. Oh, that's Cheetah Bear. Duh. I take Cheetah Bear. Throw that under there. I'm trying not to go too cray-cray because I don't want to have like raccoon eyes. I feel like I might end up throwing some green on there, but we'll see. We'll see how this looks. Again, guys, I didn't have any plan in store for this video tonight. We're just winging it and talking about makeup and playing with makeup that we love and that we already have. Or at least that I already have. But guys, let this be an example of, like, if a new release comes out, because this whole idea came to my mind because I saw that MAKEUPGEEK had launched that limited edition palette. And I'm like, you know what? I probably have that already. Let's dig into my collection. And then that, with also Heather calling me out for not doing any MAKEUPGEEK content. I need to get out my old MAKEUPGEEK shadows. Yes. Oh my God. Tracy. Order anything new this week. Girl, too fucking much. Too fucking much. Be prepared. I'm going to actually mention something to you guys after this. I'm going to take some Morocco because I want more oranginess because that definitely leans more brown. I want it to be orange. I actually feel like this color story is like a perfect, because it's like a perfect compilation of all the shades together, especially like the In the Spotlight. I didn't even think to put that in there at first, but it's like it has like a pinky oranginess to it. I just think it looks really pretty all together. I'm proud. I'm proud of us, Britches. I'm proud of us. And I think I had a little bit of green left over on my brush, but she looking fucking cute. She fucking cute. You should do more impromptu videos. So fun. It was literally like I did the thumbnail so fast. I'll probably like redo it once this look is. Well, I should say if this look comes out like good altogether, I'll like redo it. We'll see. Oh, I thought they were coming in here. I'm just trying to blend this edge a bit back here. Oh my God, I've never tried MAKEUPGEEK. MAKEUPGEEK or Natasha for formula. They're so different. That's a hard comparison because they're so different. I would say user-friendly, MAKEUPGEEK, 100%. I think if you're looking for, I think Natasha has really unique shades. Oh, thank you so much, Tracy, for the super sticker. I think Natasha has really unique shades. I do have to work with her shadows a little bit more, but I think that they're like, she truly has stunning, unique shades. Whereas like MAKEUPGEEK, it's like, I don't have to even think about it. It's just effortless, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I feel like that's what a lot of people will really like about MAKEUPGEEK. It's more of like user friendliness is where I would say MAKEUPGEEK really stands out. And if you want something that's a little bit different, ooh, that looks really pretty. I'm proud of myself for that right there. Yeah, it's just totally different. Like Natasha's feels definitely more of like a cream to powder sort of a formula. But yeah, I've always been a huge fan of MAKEUPGEEK. I feel like they're so slept on as a brand these days. It's almost like I feel like they got left in the dust. And I'm so sad about it because I'm like, they're so fucking bomb. Let's see. I love Natasha Shadows, but she's been on hold. Yeah, I feel like it's a hard comparison, but both formulas are in my top 3. Like Natasha Denona, this isn't in any particular order. I would like MAKEUPGEEK, Natasha, Sydney Grace. Those are my top 3 formulas so far. For right now, I've been trying a lot of new palettes lately, and man, oh man, is my mind going crazy with just how incredible some of these eyeshadow palettes have been. So stay tuned for our rankings. I'm like so happy with how this looks right now. I think it looks so cute. I love the green. I want to throw some. I feel like my eyes aren't looking as like poppy because I didn't put my eye drops in. So let me throw some of these in really quick. These, I actually heard about these from Kate and Better Off Red. The Lumify eye drops. I thought they were going to send me something, but I haven't gotten anything from them yet. But I think they're awesome. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't see much about MAKEUPGEEK either. Thanks for the live. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. I thought this was so fun. So this is the custom palette we all designed together. And it's what's on my eyeballs right now. That is why I love the foiled shadows. That effect is so beautiful. Beautiful, Gorgina, all the things. Maybe I'll even pop on lashes and post a picture on Instagram so then we can flood MAKEUPGEEK and tags. Oh my god, if any of the reps from Makeup Geek watch this, they're gonna be like, this bitch is so thirsty for Makeup Geek. Again, this was not sponsored, but I gotta ask you guys this, okay? I got a question, and I need you guys to weigh in because, like I said, I've been buying a lot of makeup, okay? Hourglass Holiday is coming. Glam Light is coming. Kaleidos is coming. And I just got this today. I almost said yesterday. I just got this today. This is that Il Makiage, the Rico Nasty collection. Do we want a video on this? Do we want a video on this still? Because I was honestly like, I ordered it initially and I'm like, am I going to regret ordering this? Like, I thought about just not even using it and sending it back because I have so much other stuff coming. But if you guys wanted a video on this, like, I think this is so, like, on brand for me. I saw this and I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, I never buy, like, a whole collection, but this just, I might have to do it. Let me know if you guys still want a video on the Il Makiage Rico Nasty. This would be tomorrow because I don't think, I haven't gotten any other shipment notification from Hourglass. Let me know what you guys think. Tracy says yes. Oh, I just placed my order for a Makeup Geek palette. Yes, Tamara, what'd you get? We're nosy. You can't just say that you placed an order and not tell us what you got. Is the palette available still? Which palette? Which palette, Princetta? Hang on, let me put this back in the box. Let's see. Gina says yes. I'm really tempted to buy the green brown. Don't forget, Makeup Geek is also available at Target. I could link Target after. I forgot to do that before, but I could definitely link that. I actually saw Makeup Geek for the first time in store the other day, and it was like I was so disappointed with the oh my god, they're so loud up there. With the I'm like totally drawing a blank on what you call it. Where it's showcased. It was just like there was nobody taking care of it. I'm like, how dare you disrespect Makeup Geek Target? I was so sad. Oh, I was so excited though to see Makeup Geek in Target. But again, it's just like, keep your eyes peeled. I've never seen one in Targets until a week ago. So, oh, with Rico Nasty, I believe it is still available. I fucking hope it is. What a pain in the ass of a launch that was too. It wasn't a pain in the ass to order. It was just like the date kept changing. Like, it's launching this day. Oh, it's launching this day. And then it launched like 10 days later. I'm like, what is happening with this thing? I'm pretty sure it's still available, but I don't know. That might be one that I just end up sending back. Like, not even touch it. But I don't know. Like, the packaging looks so cute. But let's just be honest. It's another basic ass neutral palette. With a second palette that has these bright, vibrant colors that look so pretty. I don't know. We'll see. I might end up doing it. I'm using my Hourglass mascara. I'm always on the green train. See, I think I need to buy more singles. I am palette overwhelmed. I feel the same way sometimes, but I love singles, palettes. I love all eyeshadows. Yes, they've been in Target for a while, but I think that they've expanded. Not somewhat recently, but like the Target that I saw Makeup Geek in, it's a Target I don't think I've ever been to. So I was like, oh shit. And then I was instantly like, oh man, how dare you do that to Makeup Geek, Target? It just looked like a mess, honestly, which was kind of sad. But like everything was really picked through, and then the palettes that were left were just broke. It's like, just take them off the damn display. That's the word that I was looking for, display. Let's see, is Colored Rain still in Target? I never realized that they were in Target ever. Yes, Tracy, I did get the ice cream palette. It's already been purchased. Oh, Caitlin, you missed quite the live. That was probably so annoying. You probably just heard me like swallow everything. But guys, I'm so happy with how this turned out. What do we think? Not bad. Don't judge the way that the face looks. Like, the makeup does not look the best. Say hello to my little friend here. I'm just, this digital dust formula, I'm just not a fan of it. It does not look good on my textured skin. Oh, I know. I just saw Alamar Cosmetics is now available in some Targets. That's so exciting. What lip should I put on? I feel like I should just put a nude lip on. Let's put a lip on while we're here. Because, you know what? I'm just going to put a gloss on because you guys need to really watch this Tower 28 video that I did. I actually uploaded for once. And I want to wear this shade here. This is the shade Almond in the Tower 28, the Milky Shine On Lip Jellies. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. I'm totally using the mirror right now behind my camera. This shade is everything. I love it. Hold on, I need my other mirror. I probably should have lip lined, but it's okay. We'll lip line with the gloss. So last call, guys. Do you have any questions about Makeup Geek? You want any last minute swatches if you're looking at any? I know we had quite the swatch party today. Oh, Kayla, that's a bummer. I used the shade, Samantha, I used Raw Honey. I definitely should have lip lined. It probably would have looked better, but you know what? Let me do that. I'm not doing this gloss justice right now. Like, it's still super glossy, but my lips just look like garbage. I need to put something over it. And I'm going to use a Propa Beauty lipstick because why the hell not? I'm trying to convince my boyfriend to do a Target run with me now. She's like, let's go. We got to see if Makeup Geek is in store. We're all addicted, you guys. Hold on. All right, I got two Propa lipsticks. Hold on, let me throw a lip liner on. I gotta do this lip justice, okay? I'm just gonna use the Juvia's Place Lush lip liner. See how just easy that was? Wowza. Oh, I hear my cat. My cat is causing trouble up in here. Okay. Juvia's Place lip liner. Look at now all you guys are coming up in here. What's up with that? Is everybody just getting notified? What's happening? Look at this freaking bruise. I'm like, I don't even know what happened. It doesn't even hurt. What the hell? So I picked out two shades. I picked out Made It and Limitless. Made It, I'm like trying to go with that lower lash line. I'm like, what shade is going to go better? Oh, I love this shade. This is it. Limitless. It's so pretty. This is the best fall lipstick. Oh, this is like pumpkin spice latte. Basic Brit for sure. And these lipsticks are $12 fucking, you guys. I can't. Propa Beauty. I'll link them after. I am an affiliate. But oh my god, these lipsticks, I can't. Especially this shade. This shade with that Morocco on the under eye. I keep like looking at my view. Oh my god, Samantha didn't get notification. Why am I not why am I not surprised with YouTube? Wow, one day I'll be able to talk. Wow. All right, so instead of I'm going to use cashew instead. I want to put some cashew on the top. But this lip is everything. Oh, I got to put lashes on after. I'll put those on off the live. Oh, so pretty. Cashew and almond are definitely my favorite glosses. So pretty. I can't. Guys, if you haven't watched this video yet, check it out. The Tower 28 glosses. Other than that, this lip is everything. Oh my god, I love it. This lip with this eye look. I want more on the under eye though. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're not done. We're not done. I'm going to take more Morocco. I really want to smoke it out down there and tie it in with the lip. And also blend out the mascara that I got on my under eye. Eyeshadow hacks. Bam, that's better. Nice little pop under there. So pretty. Let's see, that lip really matches the cheetah bear. I think it matches Morocco better. Like that shade that I just used is Morocco. I say Morocco because it's just a little bit more orange. I'm going to need to buy those lip leaves. Girl, don't sleep on Propa Beauty. Britch is 15% off. You end up getting the lipsticks for like $9 something. And they bomb. Bomb as fuck. They're just super duper. I did a dedicated lip swatch video to those. They're just super soft, but so good. If you're wondering the lip and you missed it, Limitless from Propa Beauty. They're a Black-owned brand, women-owned brand. I'm swatching it on my hand just so you guys could see the shine that these have. They're definitely a luminous lipstick. Sheer, but buildable. Fucking bomb.com. Bomb.com. All right, guys. That's going to be it for me for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the shit show. I hope you guys enjoyed building these custom palettes. This was so fun. Like, I had so much fun doing this video. This was one of the 3 palettes that we designed today. But if you guys haven't checked out Makeup Geek's website, please go check it out. What is my cat meowing for back there? Go check out Makeup Geek. Other than that, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to pop on some lashes and probably post a picture of the makeup. Probably touch up this face to get me some glow going on because we looking pretty flat and I'm not into it. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope to see you guys in my next one.